Hello friends, welcome to yours Academy. This is me, Dr. Bilal Ahmed Bhatt, silver medalist, Junior National Olympiad Mathematics, qualified JKCET AIEEE 24 state rank, qualified for UPSC Mains 2015, currently working as QC Manager Hale. So today we will discuss the topic about origin of universe and internal structure of Earth. You know, Earth is a very small part of this universe. When the question of origin of universe comes in, nobody exactly knows. However, many scientists thought and tried to answer this question. Edwin Hubble is one of them. He propounded the Big Bang theory. This is the most prominent theory till now. According to him, there is a direct relationship between the speeds of distant galaxies and their distances from Earth. That means, according to him, the universe is expanding. You will see this theory. It's one of the most prominent theory. This theory is called as Big Bang. According to this theory, for the first fraction of a second, whole of the matter and radiations was compressed into a hot and dense mass, just like a few millimeters across. 10 to 20 billion years ago, you will see that is the origin of universe. It is on an approximation, we say 13.7 billion years ago. A massive blast and energy, even space and time. That means not only the universe's matter, but even the space and time was originated because of this Big Bang. Even we say that the universe is expanding. It is not only the universe is expanding, it is not only the galaxies, they are moving away from each other and they are expanding, but it is the space which is expanding. That means space is not constant. That means the space in universe is not constant. A massive blast of the dense mass gave birth to the universe matter. According to this theory, in a trillionth of a second, universe expanded from a pebble size to astronomical scope. Later expansion continued for the billions of years. But to say, according to Edwin Hubble, galaxies are moving apart from the center and moving away from each other. Now the question is, on what basis Edwin Hubble concluded that universe is expanding? How this theory, that is what we discussed, that what happened when the universe came into being. It is just a hypothesis. It is not even a theory, because it is thought that it might have happened. But the basis of expansion of universe has a strong base. What is that? That is, the radiations coming from the faraway galaxies is showing redshift. What does that mean? I'll make it understand to you. You know, in the spectrum, red light means long wavelength and short frequencies, low frequency, and blue means high frequency and short wavelength. For example, if an ambulance passes through you with its sirens ringing, when it approaches, that is frequency increase. When it goes away from us, the pitch keeps reducing with time. What does it mean? This pitch is frequency. That means when the ambulance is coming closer to us, the frequency will increase. When it is moving away from us, the frequency of the sound wave decreases. And sound is a wave. Similarly, the radiations coming from the universe, coming from the faraway galaxies, is also a wave, but that is an electromagnetic wave. That is not a sound wave. But the similarity between the two is that they are waves. And so this ambulance, when it's coming towards us, it is showing blue shift, and when it is moving away from us, it is showing red shift. And similarly, the radiations which are coming from faraway galaxies on our Earth, they are showing red shift. That means that the galaxies are moving away from us, and no radiation coming from different galaxies are showing blue shift. That means all galaxies are moving away from Earth. From this presumption, we can say that the universe is expanding. This was the basis of the Edwin Hubble's hypothesis of Big Bang, which is known as Big Bang theory now. Here you can see in universe there are galaxies, in galaxy there are stars, and in stars there are planets surrounding them, and around planets there are satellites. There are billions of galaxies in universe, and each galaxy has billions of stars and planets. And planets, we don't exactly know which stars have planets, but yes, there are planets around the stars, and planets have satellites we observe in our own solar system, that is around the sun, which is also a star. It is present in Milky Way galaxy. The nearest star is next to our sun is Alpha Centauri, which is 4.37 light. Now, what other celestial bodies are found in this universe, particularly in our solar system, in our Milky Way galaxy? Those are like asteroids. These are small rocky body orbiting around the sun, particularly between Mars and Jupiter. They are large in number and enormous in size. Comets. Comets are icy, containing dust, rocks, and gases, and the gases particularly found are carbon dioxide, ammonia, and methane. These are also called as dirty snowballs. They are believed to be leftovers from which solar system was formed. Rosetta mission. Rosetta mission was initiated by European Space Agency on 22 March 2004. Rosetta is a space probe, and Philae, the lander in it, it was launched in order to study comet 67P Churyumov-Gerasimenko. On 12th November 2014, it made successful landing on the comet. Then meteoroids, these are small rocky or metal body in outer space. These are grain size to 1 meter, fragment debris of asteroids and comets. Meteor is when asteroid or meteoroids enter atmosphere. Aerodynamic heating produces streak of light from growing objects and trail of glowing particles. It leaves while on way, also known as shooting star. That is because of the atmospheric friction, which is called the aerodynamic heating. That is, the heat is produced when they come into contact with the atmosphere, and they get consumed when they travel through the atmosphere of Earth. And however, few of them may reach to the Earth, and which are called as meteorites. That is, when meteor reaches to the ground of Earth, it is known as meteorite. Now, origin of solar system and Earth. We'll study it. Nebula hypothesis or theory is the most prominent theory about the origin of solar system and Earth. What is that? That is, solar system has the age of 1/3 of the age of Earth. Earth, it has 13.6 something, and on Earth it is 4.6 billion years. Okay, here. Theory is formulated or propounded by Immanuel Kant and modified later by Laplace. What is this theory? It says that the giant cloud of dust and gas were in a rotating motion. Okay, and then what happened? This rotating material is known as nebula, and this nebula contracted under their own gravity and assumed flattened disc-like shape. Because of contraction, rotatory motion increased in order to conserve angular momentum. That means when they are rotating, that is, when they contracted, they rotated even more faster. Why they rotated? It is because of the conservation of angular momentum. Angular momentum is mvr, mass, velocity, and radius, multiple of these three. That means this should be constant. How it will remain constant? It will remain constant only when either mass, velocity, and radius, when they are multiplied, they will remain constant. That means when they will come closer to each other, that means radius will decrease. That means mass will remain constant. That means velocity sank to the core. Yes, obviously when m is more, that means radius should be less. If velocity will be of the same order, so that means heavier particle will sag to the core, lightest particle to the outside. This is known as planetary differentiation. That is when we will study the internal structure of Earth, we will find that the core contains the heavy minerals. Core is heavy as compared to the crust, that is the surface. It is because of this internal differentiation. However, the internal differentiation was not perfect. Obviously, it is a continuous process. So the outer layer started peeling off and formed separate units, that is planets. Internal differentiation is still going on. That's why earthquakes and volcanoes occur. Hope you enjoyed watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos and don't forget to like and share.